Okay, we're back. We are doing good for tonight. Just going through these. Got my phone on silent so nobody, if they call, they don't interrupt. My daughter's gone. But I know I need to learn how to do this with her in the room or with people around because, like I said, I am not one that likes to be in front of the camera or have my phone and videotaping or anything. Um, yeah, it's going to be tough for me to do the rest of this, when I have to. So, what is G4? What have I been hearing and stuff about G4? Of course, one of the things that a lot of people talked about was going to see Dr. Gulpa. If I say this wrong, I am so sorry. But I think that's how you pronounce this name. And here they're talking about my dentist, Dr. Guy, was saying how the best way to do implants is to get all on six. So six tops, six bottoms, I would have all on six. And to slowly take its time. And so you wear dentures to heal. If you have to have bone grafting or whatever, then you yeah, I think it takes like 4 to 6 months. You have temporary dentures, yada, 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 until about 8 months or so, and then you get your permanent fixtures. If those are the dentures that are screwed in to your implants. And the only ones that can take them out basically is a dentist. So they stay in no matter what. Whereas the dentures, of course, you take them in and out. Every night you take them out to clean them. Um, and then I heard, of course, you have snap-in dentures, where you have the implants. But I think, again, don't quote me on this because I haven't done a whole lot of research on this one. But I think it's magnetic, and they just snap in. So they're a lot more firmer and more stable than regular dentures are, but they're not fixed. You still can take them out and clean them, is what you do. But fixed is where you don't take them out at all. You can't take them out. I'm sure you can take a tiny screwdriver to them, if you unplug the hole or the little cover that's on the hole, and you can unscrew them, I'm sure, but yeah, only a dentist can. And so I'm thinking, okay, one, I want fixed. I don't want to be taking them in and out. I don't want dentures, whereas, I could be eating and they come out, or, I don't want any of that stuff. I just don't want it. I don't want to see myself without teeth, you know. I am one that I don't like imitation things on me or in me. Um, if I got a limb chopped off and they could put an artificial arm on, I don't know if I would do it or not because it's just not me. It's not me. And so for me, the fix is the next best thing. I my teeth are going, I have to get them out. So the next best thing is to have them screwed in, that they don't come out at all, you know. So next is who's going to do it. I can have my dentist do it, Dr. Guy, for $65,000. Um, or I can see what other people are doing. I didn't want to go out of country. That scares me. They could be really good. I know that they're a lot cheaper, but they could be really good, but they could also be really bad. You don't know. And so I wasn't willing to take the chance on that. So I've been hearing about this Dr. Golpa and how he does the whole thing within 24 hours. He has specialized in um, a bridge for your teeth is what he has. And so that's the G4, Glopa 4. Gulpa, Gulp, yeah, Gulpa 4 is what it is. So he uses 4 implants, 4 on top, 4 on the bottom. And then his bridges, which are the teeth, they have titanium kind of bar inside. So it's a lot more stable. And that bar is what screws down into the top and the bottom. If I get this wrong, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not an expert at this at all, and so I'm trying to get this from what I've heard and stuff. But his is because of that, and because it's more stable and you can heal faster. He can do it in 24 hours. You can get your permanent teeth, not temporary dentures or anything, but permanent teeth screwed in. That's it. It's done. It's over with. And I thought, this is sounding pretty good. This is sounding really good. And his price is half the price. The only thing is I would have to fly to go down to see him. So he has 3 offices, one in Dallas, Texas, one in Las Vegas, Nevada, and one in Virginia somewhere. So I would go to, of course, the Vegas because that's the closest one. And so as I'm talking, I'm looking on their website because they do have a website, and I just go for search Dr. Glopa, and you'll find his website, or G4 Glopa, and you'll find it. And so I'm reading on his website and stuff, you know, and there's a lot of information there, a lot. He offers 3 different kinds of bridges. Now, again, the bridges, this is all new to me, you know. So the arch, if they talk about the arch, that is your jaw, and that's the bottom or top. And the bridges are the teeth. Those are the bridges, okay? So he offers 3 different kinds of bridges. So one is a PMMA, which is, I'm hearing, one of the newest materials. Basically, it is extremely light. They use a lot of that for like your first, you know, kind of like a healing fixture because it's so light and it's not that heavy on your gums and stuff. But also, then they have a nano ceramic, which, from what I'm hearing, it is 60% lighter than their next one, which I'll talk about in a minute, briefly talk about. But it's heavier, a little bit heavier than the PMMA. And this is more, they look more like your teeth. The PMMAs do also. If you go on his site, you'll see the 3. And they all look good. They all look really good. I've seen people with, you know, the PMMA teeth and stuff, and they look very natural. The nano ceramic is a little bit more natural, looking at it. And of course, it makes more of the sound of teeth that you have. If you know, chomp on your teeth, which I don't because I would break them. But if you do that, you would have more of that sound with the nano ceramic, from what I'm hearing. And then you have zirconia, I think is how it's pronounced, which mimics more like your teeth, your bones in your teeth. So it's the really high class of them all. The teeth are individually made and are crowned out of porcelain. Whereas the other ones are made in the bridge and they're just one piece. From what I'm hearing with zirconia, they're individual pieces put on, kind of like a puzzle or whatever. And those again too make the sound um, of your natural teeth. They feel more like your natural teeth. Um, so they're just a higher class up. That's what they are. There is a price difference between them. For the PMMA, right now it's $31,500. For the Nano, it's $39,500. And for the Zirconia, it is $59,500. This is on their website. So that's where I'm getting the information. So I'm looking at this and stuff, and I thought, okay, well, what you do is you would make a phone consultation, is what you could do. You could talk to somebody about your worries, your fears, what they do, just whatever. You can talk to them about that. If you want to go with them, you can make an appointment with them. And then basically you have, for one day, you have your consult. And so you go in on a day, you do your x-rays, your CT scan, you do your mold impressions, you do pictures, you pick out your shade in your shape, or your color and your shape of your teeth, is what you do that first day. The next day is your surgery. You get your extractions and your implants put in. And then the day after that, you get your new smile. They can do, from what I hear, they can do the consult and the surgery in the same day. So it cuts a day out, is what they can do. So as I'm hearing all this, I thought, well, I'm going to make an appointment to talk with have a phone consult, is what I'm going to do. And so again, it was hard for me because it's another step and it's a major step. But before I did that, I thought I need to find the financing. I need to find the money, because why? There's no way that I can schedule an appointment if I decide to do this if I have no money. And so I need to make sure that I had the money. So that was my next step, is to go and to figure out where in the world I'm going to get the money. Being self-employed, it's very hard sometimes to get loans, because month to month it's different. You don't have a W-2 form to show them. It's kind of by your taxes and your word on how much you make per month. I don't have a home, so I don't have equity to go on, none of that stuff. The only thing that I did have is I had excellent credit, which was good. With Gulpa, they do have lending companies that they work with. One is Green Sky, and I highly, highly recommend them. They were really good. The highest amount that they loan out is $25,000. I was able to get that at a good interest rate. And then I searched and went through a whole bunch of stuff, and I found another company called Prosper, and I was able to get $15,000 from them. And so I did find my finance. Everything's now, in place, and I'm ready to move on now. So in the next video, we would talk about the moving on and the phone consult, whereas now I can call them up and ask them questions and make my decision on what I want to do, since I now can afford something, So stay tuned for that one. Subscribe, like, post, comment, throw it away, delete it, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I don't care. And for those that are still with me, kudos for you that you can stay with me. Because yeah, who knows what this is like. This is weird. So I will end this and I will be back and we will talk about the phone consult and what happened there. See you later.